Hi everyone, Selena for Who is Jesus Today. How's it going out there, everyone? Well, today, listen, I'm going to answer this question on one specific place on the map dealing with a specific population. So, as you know, on this channel, when I started, for those of you who would go back, look at some more earlier videos, I said that I would be focusing on the persecuted church, on Christians around the world who are persecuted for their belief in Jesus. People who live so differently from Christians in the United States of America and other parts of the what was considered still the free world, right? But there are people that can die any day because of their belief in Jesus. Such a place is the country of Nigeria. Now, it isn't the only place. There are several others, but it is a hot spot. At the time, based on reporting, and I do believe it, and I did have someone who is from Nigeria, that's right, born and raised, tell me themselves about the plight of Christians in Nigeria. And they're Christian too. They're not there, but they know. They're very much connected. So it's not just what you're going to hear on Fox or any other documentary. This is really happening. A whole lot of you out there, you are aware, you keep in touch with this. You are aware of Voice for the Martyrs, and so I've been had my interest in that for a while. And so I will be putting up a link you can watch. This is a news report on an update, but as I said, this happens. And over the Christmas holiday, there were many Nigerians that were slain because of their faith in Christ. They're Christians. Yes, and so I just want to continue to draw attention on this channel to our brothers and sisters around the world that are experiencing persecution. But I'd like for our attention at this time to be focused on Nigeria, because it is really very intense there, and I believe it is much more that is atrocities than what the world is paying attention to at this time. And yes, and it's a large country, a big economy, and really this is taking place, and it's about 50% Muslim, 50% Christian, and that would also include Protestants and Catholics. Nevertheless, people of the Christian category are in danger, and they are crying out for help. And I don't believe that their voices, the attention that's needed, isn't there. All of us are just really one person, but we can be aware and we can spread it and we can pray and allow the Spirit to lead and guide us. Like I say, I've been told about it personally. I know this is really taking place. And yeah, and so with that in mind, you will also see some other countries where people, Christians, are persecuted. So, we have a lot of things that we want to see a change, but yet, if you're a part of the United States of America as a believer, there still is so much freedom and opportunities that are available. You see, and we don't realize how much opportunities and freedom that we have had until it's taken away from us. You see, and so persecution levels us out. It does. And I have been feeling in my heart that more persecution will hit the shores of the United States of America. I'm also open to, and I says, well, I wonder how many of us will become part of the underground church, but it will be a powerful church. Yes, it will be. The true church shows itself in the heat of persecution, doesn't it? Yes. You either stand or you give in. Absent from the body, present with the Lord, indeed. But at the same time, we're not called to be pacifists in the faith. And so we should be at least in a place to spread the information, that we would stand in the gap, that we will allow ourselves to come into awareness and not as if it doesn't exist, because it truly does. So with that being said, of course these situations involve politics and religion and social dynamics, right? And also conflict within these particular nations amongst themselves and different tribes, right? We do know this, but as outsiders looking in, our brothers and sisters are all over the world. So the people of God, we're all one. We are the family of God. So when you see a few of these countries that are highlighted, where there are persecuted brothers and sisters, right? We're all one family in God. That as God will lead and guide each of us to be aware, to share this information, and to be led to pray. And if any of you out there, there is something that we can bring together and do as a body, also say socially, we can contribute to organizations that are advocating for, say, justice for Christians in Nigeria and various places. Yes, we can do that. And so I pray God will show us. It's big. I don't have all the answers here, but I know we can call on Jesus and we can share it and we can be aware and also become more conscientious of the freedoms that we have today we might not have tomorrow. And so there comes a place where you either stand for Christ or you bow and you give in to the other agenda, to the adversaries. And so what would you and I do under these circumstances? I leave that question today with all of us as I close out this video. Well, what would we do under such circumstances where you have to choose to stand for Christ or give in to the other agenda because you want to save your life? You see, to hold on to our lives, we will lose it, but to lay it down, we will gain it. Many Nigerians and people in other countries around the world, there's North Korea, there's Pakistan, there's several others. They chose to stand, and their last breath, they called on Jesus. They have truly gained their lives. You lay it down, you gain it. You try to hold on to it, you lose it. What would we do? I'll leave that with you to ponder, to reflect on. And may God lead and guide us to share this and to be aware. Yes, I'm calling for awareness. So that's it for now. You can like and subscribe. Until next time, Shalom.